Hi friends, welcome to this video on the planet Sun in astrology and the conjunction of Sun with different planets in your horoscope. First of all, what does the Sun signify? The Sun is the significator of all light, knowledge. Sun is your natural Atma Karaka, the significator of your soul. Sun stands for your father. Sun stands for the success that you're going to attain in life because of your profession, because Sun gets directional strength in the 10th house of your birth chart. Sun is also your name and fame. Sun is your family deity, the family deity that you worship. Alright? So now Sun is your creativity. Sun also stands for your health. So what results you will get when Sun is in conjunction with a certain planet? Look at the conjunction in your D1 chart, alright, mainly. And if you have a strong conjunction of Sun with some other planet in the D9 chart, then you can consider that as well. And friends, conjunction is when two planets, Sun and some other planet, they will be posited together in the same zodiac sign in the same house. Alright, then conjunction is formed. In Bhrigu Nandinari Jyotish, conjunction is also formed due to various aspects of other planets on Sun. So that also can form conjunction, or if there is mutual aspect between Sun and some other planet. The most powerful aspects in Bhrigu Nandinari are the trinal aspects. The first is the trinal aspect, which is the 5-9 aspect. So if there is 5-9 aspect of Sun with some other planet, then that is considered to be a conjunction in Bhrigu Nandinari Jyotish. And definitely you have to look at the 7th aspect, which is definitely taken in Vedic astrology. And friends, also that also is considered to be a conjunction. And I would also want you to look at the 2-12 conjunction, because as per Bhrigu Nandinari, a planet's second aspect is very strong. If a particular planet is casting its second aspect on Sun, then definitely Sun is going to be very much influenced by that planet. Okay? Or even if Sun is casting its second aspect on some planet, then that planet will be influenced by the significations of the Sun. So the 2-12 aspect is also important and to be considered. But you have to remember, conjunction when two planets are in one house, in the same zodiac sign, or if there is trinal aspect, 5-9 aspect, that is, these are the most powerful conjunctions. Okay? Alright. Now, friends, Sun is a planet which is always directional. It never goes retrograde. Alright. Now, as far as degrees are concerned, so if the degree is very low, okay, then definitely it may signify that you need to boost up your self-confidence, your courage, willpower. Alright. So it's like that. But the results you will definitely get, even if it is at low degrees. Alright. Okay. So, okay friends, without any more delay, let's start. And before that, you know that Sun rules the sign of Leo. Sun is a fiery planet. It rules only one zodiac sign, which is the sign of Leo. Alright, and Leo is part of the Dharma trine. That is why Sun also signifies your moral principles, your sense of morality, duty, ethicality. And definitely all these things we can say. So let's move on to the discussion. Suppose Sun is in conjunction with Moon, then what results you can expect? Now, if Sun-Moon conjunction you have, Moon is your mind, Sun is your willpower, courage. So if this conjunction, look at the dispositors or dispositor, if it's well placed, then definitely we can say that this conjunction will make you somebody who is very strong-willed, who has a very strong sense of willpower, and someone who is kind of emotionally connected to their, to whatever they are, to their creativity, the kind of creative skills that they have. So such people will do that, whatever they might be, because Sun rules the 5th house of creativity in the chart of the cosmic man. So 5th house is the house of your artistic talents, creativity. So now Moon is aspecting Sun, then definitely you can be an artist. You will be very creative now, because Moon is also the planet of creativity. Okay, you'll be emotionally connected to the skills and talents that you have. Okay, also you will give a lot of importance to gaining knowledge. Knowledge is very important for you. You will also give a lot of importance to ethicality, morality. Now this will happen if Sun Moon conjunction and it's not getting afflicted, and if the dispositors are well placed, then you will get such results. Okay, so friends, these things we can say. What else? Sun is your father. Your father can be a very emotional person. Your father can be somebody who's very caring, who's very nurturing. All right, your father can also be wealthy if Moon is well placed. Then also, friends, we can say, when you have Sun Moon conjunction, but the conjunction should not get afflicted. Okay, then definitely we can say that such a person, their mind and soul now, they are very much in connection with each other, their thoughts and their emotions. Okay, they kind of resonate with their soul's longing and desires. Okay, so definitely this is a very good placement if it is in good dignity, Sun Moon conjunction. Your mother also may be somebody who is very disciplined, it's possible. Okay, and very authoritative, it's possible. All right, now Sun Moon, the general results which you can get, no matter where Sun Moon are placed. All right, now Sun Moon also we can say that you can rise in your profession, or you can get success if you use your intuition properly. Then you can get success in your profession. Okay, you can be connected to healing, you can be connected to psychology, even to the occult, if Moon and Sun, they are in good dignity. Okay, so these professions can give you a lot of success. Okay, then your personality may also undergo certain changes and fluctuations with time. It's possible when you have Sun Moon conjunction. Okay, you may be influenced by something and then you may bring about certain changes in your personality. That is also possible when you have Sun Moon conjunction, changeable personality. You will also somehow be somebody who is emotional, you can also be somebody who is intuitive. All right, when you have this conjunction. Then Sun Moon conjunction also we can say that you will rise in your profession, you can get success in life by dint of your creativity or intuition. Okay, so any field of the occult or healing is very good, psychology and or any field of creativity or artistic talents, that's going to be very good for you. Your money, Moon is also your liquid cash, so definitely you may have to encounter a lot of expenditure and you may be engaged in a lot of expenditure. You may earn money, but then you may have to spend a lot. That is also possible. Okay, then when you have Sun Moon conjunction, you will want to also, if it is happening in if it's in good dignity, you will have a you will want to also gain name and fame. It's possible. You can also be emotionally connected to your father. You can be emotionally connected to your knowledge, education. You can be emotionally connected to your child. You may be very much emotionally connected to someone you love, okay, to a person whom you really love, and you may be very much emotionally connected to that person, and it can be a sort of spiritual connection also between the two of you. It's possible. So all these things we can say when you have Sun Moon conjunction. Friends, it's raining outside, so I hope you will be able to hear me, okay? It's raining very heavily outside, so I'm trying to raise my voice a little. So yes, friends, all these things we can say when you have Sun Moon conjunction. Now also you may definitely you may get happiness from your assets. You may find happiness in your home. Your home is a place which can give you real happiness, real joy. Okay, from your assets also you can gain happiness. Okay, even from your mother. Okay, so all these things we can say when you have Sun Moon conjunction. So okay friends, now these are the points which you have to keep in mind. And Sun exalts in Aries, okay, and Moon in Taurus. So definitely you are someone who will have the courage to follow their goals, their desires in life. Okay, you may also have your personality may be such that you may also be a little sensual and attractive also. That is also possible when you have Sun Moon conjunction. But on the flip side, if this conjunction is getting afflicted, then a lot of expenditure of money, difficulty in saving money, all right? So ego problems with your mother. So all these things also it can show. Okay, so yes. So friends, now let's move on to Sun Mars conjunction. When you have Sun Mars conjunction, then Sun is the king, Mars is the general of the defense forces. Okay, the general who follows the king's orders. So this is a very positive conjunction, because now what will happen, Sun and Mars, they are also friendly planets. Okay, so Mars is your willpower and Sun is your soul's happiness also. Okay, so when both these planets are in conjunction, and if the dispositors are well placed in the chart, then definitely you will have a great desire to rise to some position of power, authority. Okay, you will have great willpower to become successful in life. Yes, and you will be very much goal oriented and focused. Sun and Mars, both these two planets, Sun exalts in Aries and Mars's Mool Trikona sign is Aries, fiery signs. So Sun and Mars, they are both fiery planets. So you have the desire to bring about a positive change in your life by dint of your efforts, knowledge, creativity. Okay, by dint of your willpower and courage, you want to bring about a positive change in your life. You can be somebody who is very active, dynamic. Okay, you can be very energetic, very courageous also. Also, when you have Sun Mars conjunction, friends, we can say that you will also be somebody who will also have a great desire to express their talents, creativity, whatever creative skill, whatever talents you have, you will want to showcase them, you will want to highlight them, and you will want to bring about a positive change in your life by dint of your knowledge, by dint of your willpower, courage, talents and creative skills also. It can also make you a very highly creative person when you have Sun Mars conjunction. You may gain success in profession from technology, from the occult. Okay, you may gain success in profession from any field of research, investigation, from surgery, from the field of medical science, especially connected to surgery. Now, definitely when you have Sun Mars conjunction, if this conjunction is not happening in good dignity, then we can say that the person may become a little impulsive by nature. They may get aggressive by nature also. And they may impulsively make decisions for which they may have to repent in life later on. So they should curb their impulsiveness, restlessness also when you have Sun Mars in conjunction. Okay, so do not act too spontaneously or impulsively. So that is something which you should avoid. Now Sun Mars, definitely you can be very disciplined, very structured regarding your work. You can become successful in your profession by dint of your hard work, by dint of your structured, methodical approach to work when you have Sun Mars conjunction. Because you will have that ability, you will have that sense of discipline. You will also, you may definitely, if Sun Mars, the dispositors are well placed, you will follow the orders of your superiors or people in position of authority, and you will follow those orders perfectly because you believe in discipline, you believe in structure, you believe in responsibility. Now friends, when you have Sun Mars conjunction, also we can say that Mars also stands for your brother, and in Bhrigunandi Nari Jyotish, Mars also stands for your younger brother, especially in Bhrigunandi Nari Jyotish, and Mars also stands for your even husband in Bhrigunandi Nari Jyotish, or even your partner. So your partner or your brother and partner in the chart of a female native in Bhrigunandi Nari Jyotish, and brother, younger brother in everybody's chart. So if you have such a person, then your younger brother also may be somebody who is very consistent in their work, somebody who may be very ethical, moral. Okay, so somebody who wants to rise in life, is very optimistic about things in life. And even if in the chart of a female native, your partner may be such a person who can be self-confident, who may be very optimistic, who may want to rise in life and become successful in their career, and so on. Now friends, all these things we can say about, and now Mars also, Sun Mars are together. So Mars, that is why we'll get the qualities of Sun, and Sun will get the, so Sun is your father. Your father also can be somebody who's very energetic, who's very active all the time. Yes, Sun Mars conjunction. Your father also, if it is in good dignity, your father can be somebody who's very disciplined, very structured. Okay, so it can have, your father can be a person who has great willpower. Even you can also, because Sun also shows your personality, you can also be very structured, disciplined, hardworking, goal-oriented in life. You can also have great analytical powers, great argumentative ability. So you can do very well in the profession of law, in the profession of medical science, in technology. In these professions you can do very well when you have Sun Mars conjunction. Whatever is your goal in life, you can achieve your goal if this conjunction is happening, is more or less in good dignity. Then you can achieve your goals in life. So okay friends, now let's move on to, after Sun Mars, let's move on to Sun Mercury conjunction. What will happen when you have Sun Mercury conjunction? Alright, okay, one more thing, when you have Sun Mars conjunction, there can be ups and downs, challenges in gaining success in your profession. You may be very egoistic also, that is also possible. You may have a very high sense of self-esteem. Okay, now if this conjunction is getting somehow afflicted, you may be somebody who's very arrogant also, and there can be ups and downs in your life, ups and downs in gaining success in your profession. You may have to face certain challenges also. If this conjunction is not in good dignity, then that also can happen. So then what you need to do, you need to just focus on your goal and be humble and control your anger and temper. Now let's move on to Sun Mercury conjunction. When you have Sun Mercury conjunction, then you can be somebody who's very intelligent. Yes, your personality will be such that you'll be very intelligent. You can have great communication skills. If Sun and Mercury, their respective dispositors, or if their dispositor is well placed in the chart, and if this conjunction is associated with benefics, then you can be very successful in any profession. You can be successful in the field of business. You can do very well as a manager also. You can get into MBA when you have this conjunction. Okay? Master of Business Administration when you have Sun Mercury conjunction. So you can become successful by dint of your education. It's possible. Sun Mercury conjunction, you can have great analytical power. You will give a lot of importance to your knowledge, okay, to your communication skills, and also to your analytical power, your power to analyze things. Mercury is the planet of intelligence. So now you will be somebody who will have great intellectual power, great intellectual insights into things. So that is why if this conjunction is happening in good dignity, then even if Mercury is combust, if it is in good zodiac signs, I mean friendly signs, or if the dispositor is well placed, then I have seen that such people are very knowledgeable. But yes, if Mercury is combust, then sometimes I have seen people, they may have some difficulty in communication. If Mercury gets highly combust, then this may happen. That you have knowledge, definitely you have knowledge, you have intelligence, but some difficulty in communicating your thoughts freely, that may happen if Mercury is getting highly combust. Then that is possible. Okay? Otherwise this conjunction will give you knowledge if Sun is well placed, because now the results of Mercury, if Mercury gets combust, the results of Mercury will be with Sun. If Mercury gets retrograde, then you may move back and forth in making decisions. In your thought process, you can move back and forth. But if it has the aspect of Jupiter, or if the dispositor is well placed, then finally you may review your thought process, your decisions, but finally you will end up making good decisions and you will end up rising in life also. So it's all about the dignity of the dispositors and whether it is associated with benefics. Alright? So Mercury is also your younger siblings. Your younger siblings also, they may want to be very successful in life. Your younger siblings also can be spiritual. It's possible. Your younger siblings may give a lot of importance to knowledge. They may want aspire to be very successful in life when you have Mercury Sun conjunction, and if it's happening, if it's there in good dignity. Alright? So all these things you can say. You can be soulfully connected, soulfully attached to your younger siblings. It's to your friends, it's possible. To your social network. You may be, somehow connected to them on a deep level. Even on a spiritual level, you may be connected to friends and younger siblings. Now, Sun Mercury conjunction. So, now father, I told you, your father is your sun, and also Sun is your natural personality. It is your natural Atma Karaka. So you will be influenced by all things which are connected to Mercury. You can be fun loving. You can have great sense of humor. You can have great communication skills if Mercury is well placed with Sun. Okay? You can be very intelligent, as I told you. So then definitely with Sun Mercury conjunction, you will excel if your profession is connected to some business, to the finance sector. You can do very well in your profession. If it is connected to banking, if it is connected to being a commission agent, You may get daily income also from your profession. It's possible, because Sun is the significator of the 10th house. Okay, it signifies the success in your profession. So when you have Sun Mercury conjunction, then definitely such people, they will they have also, Mercury is connected to Mercury has the sign of Gemini. So Gemini is air sign, intelligence, and at the same time Mercury has the sign of Virgo. So such people will not just be intelligent but also very structured, methodical in their approach to work, in their approach to life, very analytical by nature also. And they will also have a great desire to rise in life, to become successful in their profession. Okay friends, now let's move on to you can be a very good astrologer when you have Sun Mercury conjunction. You can do very well in the field of law. You can be into any field of now investigation, research, even teaching. Okay, in any field of communication skills, you can be a great communicator. So you can have great artistic and creative skills also when you have Sun Mercury conjunction. So yes friends, all these things we can say when you have Sun Mercury conjunction. Now let's move on to Sun. Okay, the next planet I've done Moon, Mars, Mercury. Now let's move on to Sun Jupiter conjunction. I'll come to Venus after that. Sun Jupiter conjunction. Jupiter and Sun. Jupiter is the planet of your fortune, luck. So if Sun Jupiter conjunction, if their dispositors or dispositor is well placed in the chart, and if conjunction is not getting afflicted, then definitely you will be somebody who will be fortunate in gaining success, name and fame also in life. This conjunction can make you a very wise leader. Jupiter is wisdom, Sun is leadership. A very wise leader, a very goal-oriented, far-sighted leader who can guide others. You can do very well in any field of counseling, teaching. You can be a very good counselor, consultant when you have Sun Jupiter conjunction. When you have Sun Jupiter conjunction, your father also may be somebody who's very wise, who has a lot of wisdom. Your father also may be somebody who's very prosperous, who has gained prosperity in life, knowledge also, very knowledgeable. You will also find happiness from gaining knowledge. You will move towards knowledge if this conjunction is in good dignity. You will move towards gaining knowledge. You may also love travel, foreign travel. Okay? You will love to explore things. You will love adventure. You will love to bring about a positive change in your life. Okay? Through your exploration, through your higher knowledge, you will want to bring about a positive change in your life. You can also be somebody who's very ethical, moral. You will stick to your moral principles. You will never compromise on your morality. Okay? You can be a very good guide to others. With this profession, you can do very well in any field of teaching, healing, counseling. Okay? So Jupiter is also connected to the natural 12th house of the Kalpurusha. So you can be a healer. You can be a psychologist also. So with this profession. Now you can have great management or managerial skills also when you have Sun Jupiter conjunction. Now Sun Jupiter conjunction, what else we can say? That you will gain success in your profession by dint of your knowledge, by dint of your dutifulness. So you will believe in duty, you will believe in being faithful, okay, to your partner, faithful to, your family. So you'll be loyal, you can be devoted. So when you have this conjunction, for you duty comes first. So you will give a lot of importance to knowledge and duty. Okay. So friends, all these things we can say about Sun Jupiter conjunction. Now, so because of the success that now you're going to gain in your profession, you will become very prosperous in life. Okay, because you will gain, you have the ability to gain success in your profession if this conjunction is in good dignity. Sun is your success, name and fame. It has the blessings of Jupiter, and if it's happening in good dignity, then can you imagine how much successful you can be? Your entire life is going to be blessed when you have this conjunction, Sun Jupiter conjunction. Okay, because you will be somebody who will give a lot of importance to knowledge, ethics, morality, to exploration of things. You have an undying thirst for knowledge when you have Sun Jupiter conjunction. Okay, because Jupiter's sign is Sagittarius, the archer who is aiming towards the boundless infinite sky. So you can be very ambitious, goal oriented also with this profession. Yes, you can also, you can be somebody who can have a strange personality also, because Jupiter is connected to the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius has something unusual and strange about itself, because it is half, the symbol of Sagittarius is that of a centaur, which is half human and half beast, half human and half horse. So you will have a strange inclination towards your goals in life. You can be highly goal oriented. Okay, so that goal oriented nature will characterize your personality. Okay, what is your real goal, where you really want to land up? Others may not even be able to surmise, and they may not be able to have any idea. You know where you want to reach and land up, because you are very far-sighted, you are a visionary. Okay, so there is something strange about your goals also in life. Such will be your personality. You will have great goals in life, okay, which could be above the understanding of the people around you. But if you really believe in your goals, and this will happen when Sun and Jupiter, their dispositors, are well placed, then you will really believe in your goals, and you will be able to achieve them also, and that will make you very successful in life. Okay, so sky is the limit, because Jupiter, its Mool Trikona sign Sagittarius is the archer aiming towards the boundless infinite sky. So sky is the limit for you. You can achieve whatever you want actually when you have this conjunction. The only condition is that you have to focus on knowledge. You have to focus on knowledge. You have to focus on your goals and targets in life. Okay, so you also need to be very dutiful. You will be very dutiful towards your father. If this conjunction is in good dignity, you'll be very dutiful towards your father. If it's getting afflicted, then you should be very dutiful towards your father. It's very important. So all these things we can say about Sun and Jupiter. Jupiter is also your guru. Okay, your guru also can be somebody who can give you somebody who can change your personality, because your guru is now somebody, your teacher is somebody who can give you a lot of knowledge and will shape your personality also, or your knowledge will shape your personality. Okay, now let's move on to what kind of professions. You can be successful in any profession which is connected to the 9th house or 12th house especially. Okay, because these are the houses of Jupiter, or even 5th house. So you can be successful as 5th house, because 5th house is connected to Sun, and 5th house is in trine to the 9th house. So you can be successful in any field. So Sun is your success in profession. It's with Jupiter. You can be successful in any field of through your higher knowledge, and you can be successful even in a foreign land. If you undertake foreign travel, that can make you more fortunate. It's possible. You can become successful if you are connected to religious practices or spiritual practices. You can be very successful. You can be very successful if you are also into occult, healing, into counseling. So all these professions can make you very successful. If you're a consultant, you can be very successful. All right. So in any profession also you can be successful where you are in an advisory position. You are an advisor, consultant. That will make you very successful. Now let's move on to Sun and Venus conjunction. Sun and Venus conjunction. What will happen? Venus is also your relationship. Okay, the relationship which you have with your partner, and even it can show sexual consummation because it is connected to the 7th house of the Kalpurusha. Sun shows, your Sun is a planet which makes everything visible. So when you have Sun-Venus conjunction, then there is a possibility that, your relationship may, if you have challenges in your relationship, it may come out in the open. So one biggest remedy, if this conjunction is not giving you good results or getting afflicted, never be open about your relationship in the public. Don't do that. That will make your relationship, difficult even further. That will give rise to complications in your relationship. Never talk about your personal relationship with your partner openly in public, in social gatherings, at your workplace, to people, in public. Never do that. Keep your personal relationship very private. If you want this conjunction to give you good results, then you will be able to soulfully connect with your partner, and over time you will develop spiritual connection with your partner. Otherwise there will be ego issues in your relationship. This will happen, and there will be problems in your relationship. Okay. Now Sun-Venus conjunction, do not make out or do not try to have physical consummation with your partner in the daytime. You shouldn't do that. Otherwise Sun gets afflicted, or Sun can become weak further, and it can give you negative results because Sun is also your health. Then you may encounter health issues. Sun is connected to your bone health. Okay, Sun is connected to your overall health, even your heart, your overall health. So you can have health issues. So don't do that. Okay, that also. Sun-Venus conjunction, do not take extra salt. Whatever salt has been put into the cooked food, you take that only. Do not take extra salt. Table salt, don't take extra. So that is, you should not take that. Then what will happen, no? Somehow your relationship can get afflicted. Okay? And even your name and fame in society, it may suffer. Somehow, because of your association with somebody, you may, the native may earn a bad name in society. So do not, go for physical consummation with your partner, especially in the daytime. And also do not enter into illicit relationship with anybody. That will also make your Sun weak. Any illegitimate, incestuous or illicit relationship with somebody, that will make your Sun weak. That also you should avoid. Okay, otherwise your name, fame, your success in life, your fortune, everything will suffer. Okay, and avoid extra salt. That also. When you have Sun-Venus conjunction, we can say that if it is in good dignity, then you will be spiritually connected to your partner. In relationship, you are looking for a spiritual connection. You will get attracted to somebody who is well settled in life, who is consistent in their behavior. Okay, somebody who believes in love and spiritual connection. You will connect with somebody who is also successful in their career. You will connect with that person when you have Sun-Venus conjunction. Your father also may be somebody who is very sociable. He'll be a very social person. It's possible. Your father may be somebody who's very compassionate, who has a lot of devotion, and who is somebody who forgives others and very kind and compassionate towards others. It's possible. Your father also can be somebody who can give very good advice and suggestions. It's possible. But if somehow Venus is getting afflicted, then and if it has conjunction with Sun, then your father also may be somebody who may be very lustful by nature, who may indulge in illicit relationship with other women. That is also possible. Now when you have Sun Venus conjunction, then Sun is your personality. So your personality will be such that it will be affected by the significations of Venus. You'll be very creative in nature. Okay, you'll believe in creativity. Yes, and you may have artistic abilities, artistic talents. You can also have healing powers when you have Sun Venus conjunction. So you can do very well as a healer, as an occultist, even astrologer, especially Bhrigunandinari astrology is connected to Venus. You can do very well as a Nadi astrologer. When you have Sun Venus conjunction, then Venus is quality, the quality of anything that is signified by Venus. So Sun is the position or success that you have in your profession. So you can be a quality control officer. Okay, you can be a quality control officer, or you could be somebody who is in charge of assessment of quality. Okay, so that is possible. That sort of position you may have. You may control the internal quality of a company. Okay, so, or you may assess the quality of some organization. So you may be the quality assessment officer or quality control officer also. It's possible. So when you have Sun Venus conjunction, then definitely you can your profession can be connected to business also, independent business, to finances, even to the finance sector, because it's Venus. Okay, to banking sector also. Your profession can be connected to definitely you could be connected, you can become successful in the profession of law when you have Sun Venus conjunction. Even if you have Sun Jupiter conjunction, then also you can be very successful as a judge. Yes, it's possible. Or even you can do very well through investigation in the field of law. Sun Venus also, you will do very well in the field of law. In any sort of independent business, you can do very well. Alright. Now, Sun Venus conjunction, you will also, we can say that you will, you will attract a partner who is self-confident. Okay, a partner who is also generous by nature, a partner who is optimistic. You will connect with such a partner. Yes, so all these things we can say. Now, Venus is the significator of the wife in a male's chart. So your wife can be somebody who is a little authoritative. Your wife can be somebody who is very disciplined also, very structured. Your wife can be someone who is ambitious also in life and who can be successful in life, and who have certain masculine traits in them, because they can be a little dominant and controlling and authoritative also. They may be egoistic also, your wife, when you have in a male's chart, when you have Sun Venus conjunction. Okay, so yes friends, all these things we can say about Sun Venus conjunction. Yeah, so definitely you may have an attractive personality that will make your personality attractive. You may also be somebody who is sensual by nature. That is possible when you have Sun Venus conjunction. Okay, you will love to you will love the comforts and luxuries of life. That is also possible. Okay, you will love to lead a comfortable life, a life of luxury. You may get drawn at times towards pleasures, all kinds of pleasures that you can gain from material things in life. That is possible. Friends, it's raining outside very heavily, so I'll raise my voice so that you can hear me out. Alright? So all these things we can say, friends, about Sun Venus. Your money, you will also encounter a lot of expenditure. Okay, you may spend on certain things. You may spend on various things for your entertainment, for the sake of your happiness. You may spend a lot of money for that. It's possible. You may have to spend money on your father. That's also possible. Sun-Venus conjunction, if you want to get good results, definitely if it's in good dignity, you will love your father. And you should be dutiful towards your father. You should be devoted to your father. Okay? So you may also want to spend money on travel when you have Sun-Venus conjunction. You may love travel. You will spend money on education. Okay? Even on your child, you will be attached to your child also. Soulfully, you will love your child a lot. You may be spiritually connected to your romantic partner. Now let's move on to the next conjunction. That is Sun-Saturn conjunction. Now this is a somewhat tricky or problematic conjunction because Sun and Saturn are natural enemies. Okay? So then what will happen? Here Saturn is actually, in mythology also, Vedic mythology, Saturn is the sun and Sun is the father. Sun is the father and Saturn is the son actually. So father-son, they have a certain friction in relationship. So when you have Sun-Saturn prominently in your chart, you may enter into problems with authority, authoritative figures, or even with your father. You may have certain problems in dealing with your father. You may get isolated from your father. You may be distanced from your father. But over time, after the age of 35 onwards, when Saturn, if it is in more or less good dignity in the chart, then you will be also dutiful towards your father. You will realize that you need to be dutiful and responsible towards your father. This will happen when Saturn is in good dignity in the chart, if the dispositor is well placed. Then eventually you will be dutiful. You will realize that you need to be, you need to have a sense of duty towards your father. You will realize that. Yes, but initially in life you will have problems with people in authority and power, and you will have a desire to revolt against authority, to rebel against authority. It's possible. So in your profession, in order to rise in your profession, you will see that you are encountering some delay. So have patience. Saturn only wants you to work hard with perseverance and patience. If you have perseverance and patience, over time you will get good results in your profession. So just have patience and wait for the right time to arrive. So preferably after the age of 35 onwards, if you are really consistent and patient and perseverant, if you're really hardworking, disciplined and structured, then you will see rise and growth in your profession. Okay? Saturn is also your profession. Saturn is your actions, your karmas. Now, your profession may be connected to, you may be connected to the government sector. Sun stands for government. So you may be serving in some government sector. It's possible. Sun-Saturn conjunction, you may not be very happy with your job, but you may have to do that. Okay, because you have to do your profession, because you have to fulfill your liabilities. But you may not be that happy. But if this conjunction is happening in good dignity, then definitely you may rise to great position of power and authority also in your profession over time. Over time you may reach the top of the administrative level, and you will reach a very top position in your sector, in your job sector. You may go to high positions also. If you are patient, perseverant, hardworking, structured, and also analytical in your approach to work, then you will do very well. This conjunction also can give very good results to people who are in the field of law, who are in any field of research, investigation. You can do very well. Even if your profession is connected to whatever this Saturn signifies. Okay, 8th house is signified by Saturn also. Okay, Saturn exalts in the 7th house also. So profession of law, if your profession is connected to in-depth analysis of things, in-depth research, investigation, say underground mining, or whatever is hidden, mysterious, occult, secretive. If your profession is connected to that also, you may become successful, because Sun is also a planet which stands for knowledge, and you need a powerful Sun to do well in the field of occult. So Sun Saturn, if it is in good dignity, you can do very well also in the field of occult. Okay, then along with time, you will see if you are a devoted worker, if you are hard working in your profession. I'll just close the window, just 1 second. So along with time, you will see that you can be successful in your profession, provided you are hardworking, structured and disciplined in your approach to work. Okay, then you will rise a lot. If you want to rise in your profession, you must give importance to your knowledge. Instead of getting into trouble with authority, instead you should focus on your knowledge. You should focus on your skills, whatever skills you have. Okay, use your knowledge, use your artistic skills or creative skills, use your creativity and knowledge, okay, in a positive way, so that you can rise in your profession. So that's what you should do when you have Sun-Saturn conjunction. You need to focus on knowledge and skills. Then Sun-Saturn conjunction, you may also definitely, your father may again, if it is in good dignity, the father may be somebody who is very disciplined, very practical in life. But if this conjunction is getting afflicted, then your father may be very pessimistic also in life. That may happen. Okay? But if it is more or less in good dignity, your father will be very hard-working person. So, yes friends. So all these things we can say, your profession can be connected to healthcare industry, you can be connected to the medical profession also when you have Sun-Saturn conjunction. So yes, all these things we can say about Sun-Saturn. You may be connected to the entertainment industry even. It is also possible because Sun is connected to the natural 5th house. Alright? But yes, it may be connected, no doubt. But definitely when you have Sun-Saturn, there will be some delay in gaining success in life. Some delay will be there. It can be there in gaining real success in life. So you must have the patience and perseverance to pursue your career goals with hard work, diligence. Okay? So you must have that patience and perseverance. And then over time you will get wonderful results and you will become successful in your profession. So yes, more or less these things, friends, we can say you can gain also over time because of your knowledge, the knowledge that you have, that can help you gain in life also. And definitely the gains can come through your profession. Okay, so yes, all these things we can say. So now let's move on to the and when you have Sun-Saturn conjunction, try to avoid conflicts with people in authority. Okay, you may get distanced from your child also. This may happen because Sun is the natural lord of the 5th house. You may get distanced even from your child, or even from somebody. If you love somebody spiritually, you have spiritual connection with somebody, you may get distanced from that person also whom you love truly. That is also possible. Okay, and yes, also you may feel that you are somewhat distanced or estranged from your father. That may happen, but nevertheless you will be dutiful towards your father if Saturn is in good dignity. So yes friends, and Saturn is your also the actions, your karmas, and Sun is your willpower. So that is why these people, if Sun and Saturn, if they are in good dignity, then such people, they will be very determined also. If they decide that they will do something, then nobody can change their mind. They can be very strong-willed, very determined people also. Okay, their actions will be, because it's now coming under the influence of sun. They'll be consistent in their actions also, very consistent. And they will have a strong will, and whatever they will do, they will act confidently in life also when you have Sun-Saturn conjunction. Okay friends, now let's move on to Rahu. If you have Sun-Rahu conjunction, find out how the dispositors are placed in the chart. It is not always a negative conjunction. Okay? So Rahu can give you sudden success in career. Sun-Rahu is a very good conjunction for getting into the field of occult, like astrology or tarot. Sun-Rahu conjunction can give you, sudden rise or growth in your success, in your career. It can give you. You will suddenly become successful in your career only when you are giving importance to knowledge. If you're giving importance to your moral principles in life, then Rahu will magnify the qualities of Sun. And then day by day, your name and fame will spread far and wide because of your knowledge, because of your ethicality, your moral principles, because of your ability to intuitively guide others, your healing powers. Okay, because of your artistic, creative skills. Rahu will magnify all of that, and your name and fame will spread far and wide, and you will also become very successful in your profession. That is also possible. Usually, initially in life, what happens? Rahu starts giving you good results from the age of 42 onwards, they say. Okay? But if you are somebody who is conscious of the planetary placements in your chart, and if you are fortunate enough to receive guidance from some astrologer, then you will know how to do certain remedies to get positive results from this conjunction even early in life. You may have a desire to revolt against authority, people in position and power. You will have to curb that tendency. Don't get into trouble with authority. That will not be good for your career. You know that you are right. You know that they are wrong. Nevertheless, just stay silent. Don't express your displeasure or disapproval. Don't do that. Be a little diplomatic when you have Sun-Rahu. That is why Sun-Rahu conjunction can make you a very successful politician. Because later on in life, eventually, along with maturity, you learn how to become diplomatic and you learn how to manipulate others also. Okay? In order to attain your goals, you learn how to manipulate others. So that is why you can become a very successful politician with this conjunction also. Not just politician, a very successful healer, astrologer, occultist, even psychologist with this position. Sudden gains in your profession, so you could also be connected to stocks and shares. But for that, you also have to find out how the fifth lord is placed in your chart before moving into stocks and shares or speculative business. Okay, so definitely you may get sudden gains from speculative business also. You may be highly intuitive when you have Sun-Rahu conjunction. Your intuition will generally never fail you. If this conjunction is more or less happening in good dignity and if the dispositors are more or less well placed, at least eventually in life, along with maturity, your intuition power will go on increasing and it will heighten. Okay, so Sun-Rahu conjunction also, you will be somebody who can have a unique personality, very strange aura you will have, which can be very attractive also. Okay, you may love things which are foreign. You may love things which are distant from you. Things which are distant from you, things which are away from you. You may somehow be spiritually connected to such things. It is possible. Okay, so your personality also may be somebody, your personality also may be such that you may be very, you may have an unusual personality. Okay, Rahu is connected to the sign of Aquarius. So you will not be able to tolerate injustice in any way. That is why you will have that rebellious attitude. But you need to control that. Okay. So with this position, you can be a very powerful social activist. You can be associated with social welfare organizations, and you can bring about a positive change in society also. But again, if this conjunction is getting afflicted, then you may somebody may also manipulate others. They may cheat on others. They may take recourse to cheating, theft. Okay, that is also possible. So they may also have a very high opinion about themselves. They may be very egoistic also, if this conjunction is not giving you good results. You may be overconfident, highly egoistic or egotistical. Okay, and you can have ego clashes with others. This will happen. So if this conjunction, and initially in life this may happen, but if this conjunction is more or less in good dignity, then eventually Rahu will give you good results. Otherwise, if it gets afflicted or associated with malefics, then the person may either, if this conjunction is, the dispositors are not well placed, then the person may also get into addiction. Okay, but if you're moving towards occult, if you're moving towards research, investigation, then even if it is connected to the malefic houses also, if you're moving towards research and investigation, then if the dispositors are in 6, 8, 12 also, you will get very good results, because you're moving towards research, investigation, towards the occult, towards in-depth study, research, analysis of things, towards exploring whatever is hidden, mysterious, unknown, secretive. You could be a very good detective, you could be in the secret agencies, you could be in the intelligence department. So all these fields of profession will be very good for you. You can be a scientist, a researcher, when you have Sun Rahu conjunction. Okay, you will have you will love to do something unusual, something which is also maybe considered to be a sort of thing which is generally looked upon as something which is extraordinary, unusual. You may get drawn towards such things. Okay, that is why you can do very well in the field of occult also. Yes, you can also definitely do well in any field of research and investigation. Any field of research and investigation. Whatever be that field, whether that field is connected to law, medical science, if you are moving towards knowledge, Rahu will heighten. Rahu is desire. So if you have great desire for knowledge, you will do well in any field, because Rahu will now magnify or heighten your desire for knowledge. Okay? Your father also may be somebody who, if it is in good dignity, then your father may be someone who is into research. Okay? So your father may be somebody who is very intuitive. Otherwise, your father also may be somebody who is into antisocial activities. Your father may be somebody who is into addiction. That is also possible, if it is not in good dignity in the chart. Okay, and you may have problems with your father. This can also happen. So now friends, let's move on to, you may become more successful in your career if you move to foreign lands, or if there are foreign transactions in your business, then you may become more successful in your business. Okay, so that is also possible. Now let's move on to, or if you undertake foreign travel because of your business, then also you will become more successful in your business. Now let's move on to Sun Ketu conjunction. When you have Sun Ketu conjunction, friends, then this is a conjunction which can make you very spiritual over time. Ketu is believed to become mature when you are when somebody reaches almost their middle age, then Ketu starts giving very good results. People move towards spirituality and all. But yes, initially in life, Sun Ketu people, they may be a little confused, because Sun is personality. Unless you are gaining knowledge in the field of Ketu. Ketu is connected to medicine, especially Ayurvedic medicine. Ketu is connected to the occult. Ketu is connected to religious practices, meditation, to spiritual practices. Ketu is connected to technology, even to the profession of law. Ketu also shows your past life, your ancestors. If your profession is connected to whatever was done by your ancestors, then also you can get success in your profession. So otherwise you will encounter certain problems and ups and downs in gaining success in life in gaining name and fame in life, you may encounter obstacles. And your personality may be such that you may be confused, you may not have a proper sense of direction in life also. Your personality may be such that you may tend to idealize things in life. So even your father may have these qualities. But later on you will see that your father also can be somebody who is very spiritual, because Sun and Ketu, if it's in good dignity, the dispositors are well placed, then father will be very spiritual also, very religious also. But you may be physically separated from your father for some reason. Either for education, for work, you may have to go away from your father. But you may have a very good soulful connection with your father if the dispositors are well placed or the dispositor is well placed. Okay, when you have Sun Ketu conjunction, you may be dutiful, very dutiful towards your father. You may have, you may become successful in life by dint of your ability to conduct research, investigation, analysis. So that ability to go to the depth of things and uncover the truth, that ability, that desire to explore the hidden, the mysterious, that can give you success in your career. That is why the field of law, medical science, technology, occult, psychology, all these professions can be very good for you. You can become successful in any of these professions, even if your profession is connected to chartered accountancy. Okay? You can become successful. Now, whenever you are connected with research, investigation, you will see that you will get happiness and you will get success in life. So research, investigation, in any field, if that is connected to your work or profession, that will make you successful in life, that will give you happiness and joy in life. You may be separated from your child due to some reason, but you may be spiritually connected to your child. Then you may also be very dutiful towards your child, and also you may be somehow separated even from somebody whom you love truly. Your spiritual, maybe companion or somebody for whom you have spiritual love, you may feel that you are getting separated from that person. That is also possible. Physically separated from that person. Alright? So, yes, but Sun and Ketu together can give you ups and downs in gaining success in career. So definitely ups and downs and challenges may come your way. But it is through facing these challenges. You have to go through these challenges. You have to overcome all suffering. Okay? And then you will see eventually you will rise in life. That's what Ketu wants you to do. Ketu wants you to, initially you can be directionless. But once you get the direction of some guru or teacher, or once you find your focus or your direction in life, then there is no stopping. You will be able to overcome all obstacles and challenges and gain success in life. But yes, you will be an idealist also in nature. You will have great imaginative powers also. It's possible. You will tend to idealize things in your life. Okay, you will have an ideal conception about a romantic person whom you would truly love. You have certain ideals that person should have these ideal qualities. Then only I will be able to love that person. You may think like that when you have Sun Ketu conjunction. Okay, that can make you very idealistic but very intuitive also. You may also be somebody who is a little secretive and who loves isolation also. That also can happen. Okay, so try to at times be isolated also. Do some research, investigation, in-depth study. You may also consider eventually moving towards self-introspection, meditation, spiritual practices, and eventually you may strive to attain self-realization also when you have Sun Ketu conjunction. This is a very good chart for spiritual growth, progress in life. Okay? Eventually you may be able to attain self-realization. This position can also make you very charitable eventually. You will have a lot of compassion for whoever is unprivileged and downtrodden. So you will have a lot of compassion for them also. That's possible. So Ketu is connected to the 12th house also somehow. So consider making certain investments from time to time. So you can become, prosperous in life because of those investments. So if your profession is also somehow connected to investments, investment banking, then also you can be successful in your profession when you have Sun Ketu conjunction. So finally you can gain from your investments also when you have Sun Ketu conjunction. So friends, let's move on to the next conjunction. Yes, what will happen when you have Sun Uranus conjunction? Uranus is the planet of unpredictability, sudden events, okay, extraordinariness. So Uranus is very much similar to the Rahu energy. Uranus is like Rahu, okay. So Uranus is also the sign of Aquarius is also believed to be co-ruled by Uranus in Western astrology, okay. So now Uranus and Sun conjunction, so you can go into occult because Uranus exalts in the sign of Scorpio. You can go into occult, you can go into any field of research investigation, and you will benefit from that in your career. Any field of research investigation, you can be a scientist, you can be an occultist, you can be a healer, you can be a psychologist, okay. You can have great creative skills also when you have Sun Uranus conjunction. You can also have great creativity, original thoughts. You may have the power to think out of the box. Your personality will be very unusual, extraordinary. There will be something extraordinary about your personality, okay. You can be a non-conformist, you can be a social activist. You will never accept injustice. You will even protest against injustice done to you. You will also protest against injustice done to people in society. So you can fight for a social cause. You can be associated with big organizations, and you can fight for social causes, humanitarian causes when you have Sun Uranus conjunction. You will believe in standing up against injustice. So you can be a true rebel at heart. But when you have Sun Uranus conjunction, you may get problems with people in authority and power. So initially in life, you may have troubles in getting success in your career because you will enter into problems with authority, with people who are in a superior position to you, people who are your superiors or seniors at your workplace. So be careful. So curb your desire to revolt against injustice. Don't do that, okay. So if you want to rise in your profession, you have to be diplomatic. You have to be a little diplomatic, clever, and even manipulative. Don't reveal your displeasure and disapproval. Don't do that. Remain silent. That will give you good results. Later on, when you are in a position of power and authority, then you can have your say and you can have things your way. So wait for the right time to come when you gain position of power and authority in due course of time. If you're in any position of, if you're in any workplace or if, in a job, Sun Uranus, you can do very well in independent business, okay, because you are so creative, original, and so analytical by nature. You have a research oriented approach to things, so you can do very well in any independent business also, okay. So yes, you may have problems with even your father. Your father also may be a strange personality. All these things can happen. So friends, now let's move on to Sun Neptune conjunction. When you have Sun Neptune conjunction, Pisces is believed to be co-ruled by Neptune in Western astrology. It is ruled by Jupiter. It is also co-ruled by Neptune. Neptune, yes. So you can be somebody who's very intuitive, even secretive. You may love isolation, but you are very creative, intuitive in nature. So you can become successful in profession through your creativity, artistic abilities, or through your intuition. So you can be a healer, you can be an occultist, you can be a psychologist, you can be into any field of research and investigation also. If you have Sun Neptune conjunction, in isolation you are engaged in going to the depth of things, doing some research, whether it is psychology, whether it is occult, any field, you will get very good results. You can be a very good healer with this conjunction, Sun Neptune. Sun Neptune also, you will have a tendency to idealize things. You will live in your world of ideals, okay. So you will live in your world of imagination also. So that is possible. So that is why these people, they can be very soft-hearted. Yes, they're very soft-hearted, very compassionate, very generous, forgiving also. If Sun, Neptune, the dispositor or the dispositors are well placed, then you will be very compassionate, forgiving. So you can be very charitable to the poor, downtrodden. Okay? But you will also gain a lot from investments when you have Sun-Neptune conjunction, because Neptune is connected to Pisces. So consider making investments. You will gain a lot. Neptune exalts in Aquarius. So you can also gain in your profession through your social network. If you maintain, good connections with people in your social network, you can gain in life. And also that connection should be, deep-rooted connection with people who trust you. Because of your healing abilities, because of your knowledge, people may get drawn to you in your social circle, and you may benefit from that. Sun-Neptune conjunction, Neptune exalts in Aquarius. So you can also have a research-oriented approach to things. You can be a great researcher. You will have unique ideas which will be beyond the understanding of other people. You'll have original thoughts, creative ideas. So this is also a very good position for being a scientist, researcher, occultist, healer, I already told you. Okay? So this is a very good position for that. You try to make investments from time to time. Sun-Neptune people also, you can do some independent business. You can be an independent consultant, healer, counselor. Do something independently also. Okay? Then you will be able to see better success and growth in your career and profession in life. Okay? And that will give you also happiness. Yes? Your father also may be somebody who is very idealistic in nature. Okay, if your father also has certain ideals, your father may be very creative, may live in their world of imagination. That is also possible. Okay? So Sun-Neptune conjunction, all these things we can say. So yeah, your principles, your ideals, they will also be very important for you when you have Sun-Neptune conjunction. But because you have an ideal conception of things, so when you confront with reality, then that may unsettle you, and you may at times get confused also. That is why when you have Sun-Neptune conjunction, because the world of ideas and idealism is very different from matter-of-fact world of reality, the world of matter-of-fact reality. So that is why people who have Sun-Neptune conjunction, you have to realize that it is okay to, you have your dreams, you have your ideals, you have your beautiful world of imagination. So you can be a very good painter, artist, but you have to realize that the world of reality is somewhat different from your world of imagination. So when dealing with people in reality, you really need to be a little manipulative. You also mean manipulative in a good way. You need to be a little diplomatic when dealing with people in reality. Because the sign of Aquarius is also the sign of intelligence and diplomacy, and Aquarius is the sign in which Neptune exalts. So friends, now let's move on to finally let's move on to Sun-Pluto conjunction. Your entire life may undergo a lot of transformation. You can gain success in your profession and career after initial setbacks, downfalls. It's possible. Okay? Pluto is the planet of suffering, transformation. Okay? So what will happen? Sun-Pluto conjunction may make you go through some sort of suffering in life. But if you are undergoing some sort of suffering, take it in your stride positively. Because remember, yes, after you undergo this suffering, your life is going to change once and for all. That's this suffering, this difficult phase in your life is going to bring about a positive change in your life. So remember that. Sun-Pluto conjunction. Pluto is in Western astrology. Pluto is believed to be the ruler of Scorpio along with Mars. So your life may undergo a lot of ups and downs. Yes, so that is possible. But you know what Pluto wants you to do? When you have Sun-Pluto conjunction, then Sun is your personality. Yes? So Pluto exalts in the sign of Leo. So Pluto wants you to gain knowledge. Pluto wants you to gain knowledge. Pluto wants you to be consistent in your approach to gaining knowledge in life. That's what Pluto wants you to do. Because Leo is a fixed air sign and Scorpio is also a fixed water sign. So both the signs that are connected to Pluto are fixed signs. So Pluto wants you to have, unshakable, unwavering devotion to something, to your goals in life, to your desire to attain knowledge in life, to your desire to express your creativity and knowledge. You have to, if you really want name and fame in life, then there will be pitfalls, there will be downfalls, there will be obstacles, there will be problems. Pluto wants you to have that unshakable, immovable and unwavering devotion to your goals actually. That's what Pluto wants you to do. So because fixed, you see, Pluto's signs are all fixed. Pluto's own sign, Scorpio, is fixed water. Scorpio going to the depth of things and conducting research, investigation with, fixed water. So with great devotion, unwavering devotion, go on engaging yourself or go on moving into the occult, moving into whatever is hidden, whatever is mysterious, spiritual, mystical, move into research, technology. That's what Pluto wants you to do. And again, it exalts in fixed fire sign, Leo. That means you have to move towards knowledge. And it is your knowledge only which can bring about that transformation. Though it is in fixed water, but Pluto is connected to Scorpio. Scorpio is ultimately connected to transformation. So Pluto is saying to you that if you have an undying thirst for gaining knowledge, undying thirst for going to the depth of things and conducting research, investigation, if you have the ability to endure suffering, overcome obstacles and challenges, then no one can stop you from becoming successful finally in life. And you will see a positive transformation, positive growth in your life. Sun-Pluto conjunction people, they can also move towards spiritual practices, occult practices. They can be very successful. They can be very good healers. They can be astrologer. Okay? They can also be very good counselors. Okay? Sun-Pluto people. Because they have in-depth knowledge of things. And they may encounter challenges in life, but they will have that unwavering, they should have in fact, that unwavering devotion to gaining knowledge, to conducting research, investigation, to exploring whatever is hidden, mysterious. So they must have that willpower. Because Scorpio energy, instead of wasting your energy in seeking revenge, in inflicting violence upon others, don't do that. Because when Sun-Pluto gets afflicted in the chart, such people can turn very aggressive and violent also. They may take recourse to certain antisocial activities, because they will be isolated. They will love to be isolated from people, and they may do things just for their own pleasure. They may also try to harm others. They want to seek revenge against others. That is also possible. Do not do that, because we are not the judge. The ultimate judge is the Almighty, the Divine. And planet Saturn is also looked upon as the ultimate judge of our karmas. And planet Saturn will finally reward us for our efforts and karmas and actions. So don't try to be the judge. When you have Sun-Pluto conjunction, you have to understand that if somebody has wronged you also, let go. Let go. Instead, you focus on your power to investigate things, to do research, to do constructive research, to gain knowledge incessantly, constantly. then you will see you will become very successful. There will be challenges, you may have to undergo suffering, ups and downs, but finally you will become victorious and you will become very successful. When you have Sun, Pluto, I'm telling you, I've also seen when Pluto is conjunct the ascendant or even your moon or your sun or even your ascendant lord, then you may have to go a lot of ups and downs in your life. And this is Sun, Pluto. Sun is also your personality. Sun also is the significator of the first house in the chart of the cosmic man, or it's a natural significator of the first house. So your life may have to undergo a lot of upheavals, ups and downs. But do not give up on your goals. Do not give up on your desire to gain knowledge. Do not give up on your desire to go to the depth of things and gain insights, knowledge. So that will ultimately make you successful, and your suffering will finally pave your way. Don't give up. Don't give up on your ambition. You must be ambitious, because Pluto exalts in Leo, which is the sign of ambition also. So you must believe in your ambition, and finally you will be successful in your efforts, and you will gain success in your profession after you have undergone all challenges and obstacles, and finally the positive transformation is going to come about in your life. So friends, that was my take on Sun in conjunction with all different planets in your birth chart. Alright, so let me know your comments, and friends, also if you want personal consultation, you can definitely get in touch with me. And finally, if you really want Sun to bless you, yes, then if you really want planet Sun in astrology to bless you, Sun also signifies your family deity. Okay, the family deity whom you worship, Sun may signify that also. So Sun is also definitely connected to the divine. Yes, so if you really want the blessings of Sun, then you really need to be dutiful towards your father, and you also need to be ethical and morally upright. Okay, be forgiving, be generous, be kind to the unprivileged, be kind to all creatures. Thank you, friends.